ISP. Parents no longer cooperating in search for ex-Colts player's son.
Bryson Muir, Indiana State Police have declared a silver
Alert for the son of a former
Colts player after his parents backed out of an arrangement to bring the teen to police. He has been considered missing for 12 days. Indiana State Police are asking for the public's help in locating Bryson Muir,
a 14-year-old boy last seen 2 weeks ago in Ohio,
who may be the victim of abuse by his parents. He is the son of former Colts defensive lineman Daniel Muir,
who is now a person of interest in the investigation. Bryson is described by ISP as a 6'2", 185-pound black male with black hair and brown eyes. The child was last seen with a black eye and wearing an orange
Under Armour shirt and blue jeans.
An abuse investigation into Bryson's parents
recently began after a report from the child's grandma,
described below. On Friday afternoon, ISP declared an official silver alert for Bryson, who they said is still considered to be missing and in danger.
Police said that Daniel and Bryson Muir
had agreed to bring their son to meet with ISP.
Investigators at the Peru Post, the arrangement
was scheduled for PM Friday, ISP said.
However, at around AM,
the Moos reportedly backed out of the arrangement.
ISP said this
signaled an unwillingness to cooperate with police.
Police are urging anyone with information on Bryson's whereabouts or his parents to contact the Indiana State Police Peru Post at 800-382-0689 or
call 911. He is our primary concern. His well-being and safety are of utmost importance,
ISP Captain Ron Galaviz said.
Bryson was last seen by non-parental family members on June 16th after leaving his grandmother's home outside Cleveland, Ohio with his mother, Bryson Muir,
in a white 2015 Chevrolet Suburban.
The child's grandmother reported to police that the child had a black eye and might be being abused by his parents. She gave this statement.
He just said that his dad did it, but he wasn't angry. But he wasn't angry at his father. He told me that he deserved it, and it was okay, Wright said.
So I told him that it wasn't, and that nobody should beat their children like that. Not if they love them. Captain Galaviz said it was just minutes between when the son and mother left
the home and when local police pulled over her Suburban. However, officers said Bryson was not found inside the car with his mother. It was minutes. It wasn't a very long period of time whatsoever, Galaviz said.
But in that period of time, Bryson wasn't able to be found. We don't know where he went.
2 days later, the Cass County Department of Child Services asked
ISP troopers to look into allegations of domestic battery
inflicted upon Bryson at a home in Logansport. This was after the department wasn't able to get a hold of the family.
ISP had been unable to get a hold of the Muir parents despite going out to the family's home along the 1700 block of West
as 24 in Logansport several times.
On June 27th, Captain Galaviz said that detectives had made contact with Daniel and Bryson Muir and that they were beginning to cooperate with the investigation. When it came time for them to meet up, the parents were no-shows and will not cooperate, causing ISP to issue a silver alert as their fears of him being in danger rose significantly.
State Police said the Muir's Logansport property is owned by the Servant Leaders Foundation, a non-profit religious group. The Chevy Suburban driven by Bryson Muir is also owned by the Servant Leaders Foundation. News crews recently went to the home located off a secluded 2-lane road in rural Logansport and surrounded mostly by trees. A long gravel driveway is cut off near the road by a fence marked with multiple no trespassing and private property signs.
There are no signs outside the house with Servant Leaders Foundation, but there is one right past the fence that says "Welcome to Straightway Indiana Goshen." A Google search of Straightway will lead you to Straightway Truth Ministries, a Tennessee-based religious group that some online have labeled a cult. On the website, the group states it is a nation of Hebrew Israelites who are commandment keepers obedient to Yah God and our Savior Jesus the Christ. Straightway's official YouTube page features a video published 4 months ago of a man who appears to be former Colts defensive tackle Daniel Muir preaching from a stage to a cheering crowd in the video. Muir holds up a picture of himself and fellow former Colts defensive end Robert Mathis while discussing a place called Goshen.
ISP and Cass County DCS said in a news release that Daniel and Bryson Muir's home was on the property of the Servant Leaders Foundation in Logansport.
A 5.63-acre parcel of land owned by the Servant Leaders Foundation is listed in Cass County property records.
The organization itself has an address for a box at App Store listed.
According to the property record, Daniel Muir bought the land in 2020, and the Servant Leaders Foundation became owners in 2023.
An overview of the property in the county property records shows several structures at the address. The sign outside says "Welcome to Straightway, Indiana Goshen."
A YouTube channel for Straightway Indiana Goshen links to a website for the Straightway Truth Ministry.
The site's welcome message says the group is fully self-supported and does not carry the restriction of the 501c3 classification, referring to the Code for Non-Profit Organizations. The site includes religious messages and other related content. Videos on the site show a Pastor Charles Dowell. He also appears in videos that appeared publicly on Daniel Moo's Facebook page as of Friday evening.
Sports Illustrated reported in 2020 that other ex-NFL players, including former Packers star Kabir Garbier-Biamala, had also become members of the Straightway Truth Ministry after denouncing Christianity.